I was really intimidated by the 4 hour length on this movie, whether or not it was gonna retain enough action and retain enough like story to make me want to watch the whole 4 hours of this. And I gotta say, he definitely did an awesome job with this movie. The main fight in the beginning with the Amazons with the Steppenwolf when he's introduced and he comes in and all that, that was completely changed. There's a lot of stuff in there that was added versus the original. They didn't really show too much of Steppenwolf and why he was pissed and, you know, his backstory. And in this one, they finally did. So they fleshed out his whole storyline in this one, which is so much better. And also, the moment I started seeing blood in this, I was like, wait, hold on. So we're going into a darker tone. It was giving me like the Christian Bale movie vibes, like the Batman movies, and also I also thought about The Watchmen. The violent scenes and actually having a hell of a lot more cutscenes as far as like action and all that. It's just insane that all this stuff was actually taken out of the original. It really boggles my mind as to why they left all this stuff out. I could see why they left it out is because it is a big movie. There is a lot to it. They probably could have made 2 movies out of this. This really fleshed out the whole story as to like the introductions to all the characters, as well as introduction to the actual villain himself, and showing why he's upset and why he's trying to get all this stuff together to rule the world or the galaxy or whatever the fuck. Another really cool thing, I don't want to spoil too much. This is not going to be like a spoiler filled review. I also noticed that they introduced like the Green Lantern. So they finally showed a little bit of that, and they also introduced that within the story as to why Steppenwolf and is fighting and all these things. So it really makes me want to see a Green Lantern movie now, and I'm really hoping that the next movie that they really work on is either a Justice League 2 or going into Green Lantern. And you know, some of the things that DC is kind of messing up on right now is they're not really capitalizing on actually giving movies of each character and really showing the progression of where they started to where they are now in Justice League. So like, I really hope that they do that eventually, but I feel like they're kind of lacking when you compare it directly to Marvel. And I know DC fans don't want to compare stuff to Marvel and the other way around, but like, in the competition kind of way of looking at this, I don't understand why they're doing it. And then also, DC fans that love these characters, they want to see the movies of each character. And I'm wanting to see backstories of the Flash, backstories of Cyborg. That's another thing too. Like I don't really like Cyborg's character that much, but still, I would like to know a little bit more about that character. And this movie definitely captured at least the introduction of it. Just want to see more. Overall, though, I gotta say this is easily the best DC movie I've seen in a very long time. Even comparing this directly to the Dark Knight, like the one with the Joker in it, like that was easily one of my favorite movies of all time. Right next door to like Lord of the Rings, Rocky, and also The Matrix. So now with Justice League, I feel like that goes right up into that tier list. As far as a rating, I would give this a 9 out of 10. Just because like the one point I'm shaving off is that there were a lot of loopholes. There were a lot of stuff with their story that was just kind of weird, and there was a lot of cringy moments. So like if it wasn't for those moments, this would have been a perfect movie. And also, just thinking about the whole DC track record as far as like what they're trying to achieve. You compare this directly to the original Justice League movie, and it doesn't even hold a candle to it. Like, this thing is amazing compared to the original. And especially since they upped the violence and they upped the, like, even the ending of this is so much better than the way it was in the original. So pretty much just take the original, just throw it in the trash. It's fucking garbage right now. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.